So today is January 13th and I'm just transferring the videos and everything of the torture that they gave me this morning. And so um, while I was transferring, my old picture popped up on my cell phone where I looked very nice, and when I was looking really beautiful and happy and, basically in good health. And immediately they gave me shooting needle pain on the right side of my abdomen that they have been giving it since yesterday. So they are saying, oh, don't look at your old pic and it's so nice, but because of this continuous targeting and torture since 2014, I think that was from 2010 or 2011, I believe, early. So I was looking because I got married and I was very happy, and the targeting didn't start back then, but I know there was something going on. Something was following me, something was watching me. I knew it, but I didn't know to what extent all these gang stalking was and all that. So they immediately gave me the shooting needle pain again to mentally torture me. Oh, no, don't look at your face or your good looks or anything, okay? And then now they started to give me pain on the center of my head, okay? Because I think they are not liking that I was looking beautiful and I got married. Somebody's really jealous, right? So obviously now they started to give me heaviness on the center of my head as I'm speaking. Then when I was there was again the food deprivation thing came. They again gave me the shooting needle pain. Okay, again to tell me, like, I'm posting while I'm transferring this, I'm also posting the same links on the Facebook, and so they gave me the shooting needle pain in the right side. Okay, again to tell me, oh yeah, you are the slave and you should not think to eat either more than your hubby, or not eat. If your hubby is not eating, then you shouldn't eat, or whatever it is. It's like that kind of mind programming, or you don't eat more, and okay, whatever. Then I was just thinking, I was just thinking in my mind, what if like somebody just sees this, like, because my cousin just told me this morning, she lives in India, and she just told me, oh, your life is so nice, like you got nothing to do, but she has no clue. None of my relatives know that what all I go through every day, with all this continuous torture. Severe mental and physical torture. And I was wondering, what if these people start to even watch all these videos and even find out about the torture? They will be like, oh, what were they thinking and what exactly was going on with me? But I know that a lot of these people's even brain are hacked, that when I'm telling that all this was happening, I was showing the cuts on my body to my own family members. They were absolutely blind to it. I was telling them all these insect activities in my house back then in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20 up until was not normal. It was in part of dictation to do this or not to do that. It was part of programming. And now they were this is the new kind of targeting that has started, where they now pull my right eardrum. They have started to give me more and more electric shocks, shooting needle pains in their abdomen or rectum, or now it's extreme right side of my abdomen. All these are new targeting symptoms that they have started to give me via their witchcraft, and I don't believe in directed energy weapons kind of thing. The gang stalking is still on with the ambulance siren, but it has grown more and more because my in-laws are not here. But when they were here, they didn't do ambulance siren as much, or raving of the bike engine as much, or helicopters as much. All that had reduced to a quite an extent, although once they did extreme raving of the bike engine when they wanted to make an issue about so how they programmed me to like wash my hands all the time, right? So when my father-in-law would put out the trash, he would come in, and I have a habit to wipe down all the doorknobs and the door and everything that I touched. But if he would do it in my absence, or when I'm not noticing, so at that time there is nothing. But next time when I go out to put the trash out there, and when I come in, then when I'm wiping it, the extreme raving is so extreme that even my heart would start pumping and beating so fast. I mean, And like I would like shake, and so I have to like I have a wind chime there, and so I had to like shake it off, that outer sound that was continuously, like it was such an extreme torture. They will not tell my father-in-law to they will not rev up the bike engine when my father-in-law is not wiping the doorknob or his hands or washing his hands after the trash is put out. But they will do it to me to again make me feel guilty, or I did not wipe that down after my father-in-law was done with that. Okay, so to make me feel guilty about everything, and to make me frame me for everything, to blame me for everything, they will do these kind of tactics. So this is kind of mind programming was going on. And then I don't know what I was just transferring some. Oh, so I was just thinking about my cousin, what if they find out all this? And so I was just thinking all through in my mind, and they again give me a shooting needle pain on the right side of the abdomen. Oh no, don't tell anybody, or they're not gonna find out, because we have hacked their brains, just like they hacked my family's brains. And even when I'm showing them the proofs, they don't want to believe, and then they say, oh, our bank accounts were hacked, or not hacked, but they were frozen, and so it took me forever and ever to oh, now they gave me shooting needle pain again on the right side. That, oh, don't say like that, don't say anything about your mother like that. Like, I'm telling her, even almost Jacob was warning that this is coming, your bank account's gonna get frozen by these Illuminati people, and the whatever my mother went through just to open up that bank account that was frozen, whatever the documents required, so many trips that she had to make, all these Almas Jacob had warned, and that they are planning for the coming of Antichrist and the total control that is coming in near future. And it's all part of Antichrist system and the total control system. And these people don't even want to believe it, and then continuously like complain about it, So anyway, so even while I'm saying this, like this is how they continuously tell me and try to blame me and make me feel guilty. Oh, don't say that, or that is bad, and like as if I don't. But how many times you're gonna tell somebody when your own family and friends and relatives, when you're trying to even show them the reality, that this is the real world, you're living in some total illusion. What you're looking at, the world is total illusion, and like the surface thing, and underneath or behind the scenes, a lot of other thing is going on. And they don't want to even think about it or look about it, but then they want to suffer at the same time, but not do anything about it.